Welcome to Happily Ever Afters, where love doesn't stop at romance. Join us as we share the tales of everyday magic and celebrate life's sweetest moments. Hear inspiring accounts of love, intimacy, and pure joy as we uncover the secrets behind true devotion and partnerships that really work. Brace yourself for a full-on heart-melting. Here's your host, Carlos Clemente.
Hello, hello. Welcome. It's time for Happily Ever Afters. Got another great show today. Got my wonderful co-host here, Dorothy Lucy.
Hey, everybody.
And you always ask, what's love got to do with it?
Apparently everything.
There you go. All right, we got another great guest today, and take it away.
We got Austyn Biggers. Hello there. And Branden Roth. So Austyn is an executive producer, TV, films. Branden is an actor, a director, and a fitness instructor. And you guys, you have 4 dogs, the canine Brady Bunch, but I see only one of them has an Instagram, and I wonder if that causes issues at home.
No. We used to have 4 dogs.
I'm
right
sorry.
before COVID, unfortunately. But during COVID, we said goodbye to the last 2, and we have a new dog now. Her name is Puka. We were gonna foster dogs for a while, but what do they call them? First foster fails. We failed right away and kept her.
Oh, I know that pain of losing a family member.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
it was tough,
Puka looks very
we didn't
loved.
last very long without dogs.
Yeah. So how did you guys meet?
You go ahead.
So we met on a very popular dating app. So dating apps can work. When we met, I tell people all the time, I thought Branden was catfishing me. He was
Now, wait,
perfect for me.
why did you think that?
What'd you say?
Why did you think he was catfishing you?
I mean, it was perfect for me. It was like somebody just perfect photos, perfect attitude, always chose the positive side of every conversation that we had. And so I just knew he was catfishing me. A friend of mine has done that show for years, so I'm probably brainwashed by watching too many episodes of it. But I was like, fine, let's meet up. And it was just to prove that he was fake. But when he got to my house, I could hear him outside the window talking. And I looked out, he was real. So I ran back inside and put on better clothes. And he texted me and said, I need just a few minutes because I'm on the phone with my mom. And that was it for me. I always fall for a mama's boy.
So you thought he was too good to be true?
I thought he was too good to be true.
So, in thinking he was too good to be true, the minute you laid eyes, the face to face, it just hit right there instantly?
I think it was really that he was on the phone with his mom.
I
I
love
was just like,
that.
oh, okay. Because, on dating apps and stuff, everybody's like, you won't meet somebody that's perfect for you there. They're good for a little while, but not a long while, that kind of stuff. And, I've just been looking for someone who was strong with their family, whose family accepted them and their choices in life. And so knowing what I had already known about him through just chatting with him, and then that conversation of like, I need to talk to my mom first, I think is what kind of got me.
What'd your mom say?
Oh, me and my mom are pretty close. So he'll tell you, we talk every day at least. So I'm a little bit of a mama's boy, but I like to keep my mom close. She's like one of my besties, so.
So your mom approves, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She checked him out, she approves.
We're very lucky that our families support us, and not just support us, actively support us and reach out, make sure we're good. And if we ever need anything, we have a strong family support. We're very lucky that way.
Yeah.
Did you have to do anything to win mom over?
Well, interestingly enough, yes. I mean, at first, I think every parent is really protective of their kid. I had lost my mom at that point, so I was definitely interested in someone who had a family structure and a maternal figure because I kind of missed that in my life. But it took some winning over. They're not naive people. I had to prove that I would look out for my family.
And you guys got engaged like right before COVID, like right before lockdown?
Like, literally. that Monday, they were like, and everything's closed. So yeah, we were doing this shoot for. Oh, hang on, Kuka's gonna come and say hi.
Hey,
There's the star herself.
hi.
I'm
You
following
have
her.
for a second. Thank you for joining us. You're so sweet. All
Look at that.
right,
You
good
guys are
girl.
there. She's got to be there.
Yeah, she's attached. That's for sure. But yeah, we were doing I was filming like a music video. I did like a cover of a Miley Cyrus song, and he knew I had to be like super distracted with something or I'd figure it out. So he planned that perfectly because I was not expecting that. But he proposed, and then it was like that was Friday, and then like that Monday, everything was closed for COVID. So
We did a 24/7, 365 engagement. So there was no question by the time the wedding day got there that we could, at least for a couple of
yeah.
years, do it because we just did.
How did you do that? I mean, that's tough. So how did you do that?
It was tough. We were planning the wedding during COVID and we switched dates. It ended up being like the third date.
Yeah.
We finally got to do it, but we had to tone everything way back.
Yeah.
So, but it ended up, the wedding was actually really nice. It was nice to be smaller and intimate, I think.
Yeah. We went from about 300, we were going to get married 300 people in Vegas, and then we were waiting for the vaccines to come out, and that dropped down to like 150, and then there was recurrences, and so that dropped down to 40 in Palm Springs. My advice is get married small, party big, do a big reception later
Yeah.
or something, but just having those people, it really made us sort of put everybody into perspective and who's really there for us and who can we count on long term. So we were kind of glad that we had a small wedding.
I have friends say to me, the bigger the wedding, the shorter the marriage. So
That's probably true.
So what do you guys have in common that keeps the bond?
It's interesting during our wedding vows, we didn't rehearse them or plan them or anything, but we both told vows about being storytellers and building this story together. And I think at the end of the day, that's probably it, that we're both really passionate storytellers. We're passionate about the work we do. We have strong work ethic and work really hard. But we can watch an episode of television and then rewrite it 4 ways by the time we go to bed. And it's just something I don't think other people would probably put up with, but we really thrive off of it.
Like Game of Thrones, we had our own family that never existed.
Yeah, we had a whole house.
Yeah, it was a whole thing.
that's what happens when you have directors and producers in a relationship.
We rewrite everything before it's finished.
Yeah.
Like before we finish seeing it, we're like, but what would be great? It's like, okay, but let's finish it first.
And you guys just moved back to LA?
Yeah, just recently, like how long has it been now? A couple weeks?
2 weeks, probably.
Yeah. So it was a big change, but I think everything kind of snowballed and we got back here because we both have a lot of family and friends up here. So close knit community kind of a thing. So it's good to be back and the weather, always helps.
How are your
We joked that
careers?
we spent the first 2 years that we had a 2-year honeymoon in DC after our wedding because I got relocated for work. So it was fun to be there. It was, again, as storytellers, we're like, this is an interesting chapter, but it was a side story. We're back.
How has your work affected your relationships? How has it made it? Are you more cohesive in just with each other and also on the work side in collaborating with each other?
Yeah, I think so. We've done like a couple of projects like together. So we've made it through that. Speaking of the
Here's
main
your latest
project.
project.
Come here.
Oh, we love seeing her. How
Aw.
much does she weigh? She's big, huh?
Etiquette,
She's
65 pounds.
Whoa, likes to eat.
yeah. So, but we've done projects together and it's worked, and we've done stuff separately. And I've gotten to see him on set, and he's gotten to see me have to do things
Yeah.
outside of working together. And I don't know. What do you think?
Unfortunately, we're not in the exact same role. I think we're
Mhm.
both actors. I'm more on the executive side or behind the camera side. He's more of a creative writer, director, actor type. I think if we were both probably actors, we can get a little competitive during game nights. So it's probably good if we don't have to go out for like things that like you got the role today, which he just got one, so I'll let him say that. But and then me feeling like maybe I didn't might be different. But I think because we kind of complement each other in our work too, it works out.
So when all right, you said director and whatever. When he gets a role, do you make suggestions for him or vice versa?
Do you rewrite that?
Yeah.
I used to. I do not anymore.
I don't even usually ask you to like really rehearse with me and stuff. I'm very like internal when it comes to like running lines and things like that. So.
Yeah. No. Just be supportive. Say you got this. Have fun. I think one of the things that I've always really loved about Branden is that he can handle what the business is, which sometimes can be rejection, sometimes can be hurry up and wait, sometimes can be like get it done in 24 hours, and he just rolls with the punches like that. So I just support the time and work ethic.
I think Puka needs a pilot. I mean, obviously loves the camera.
Out of control.
65 pounds of love.
Yeah, she is a lover though. We love her.
Right.
She's a great little dog.
Outside of your love for dogs and each other, how do you define your happily ever afters moment? Or is it still growing?
I think it's always moving. I don't think it's like it's like a permanent destination. I think it's always just growing and like, even through this move, just taking things as they come together as a partnership. We've always kind of had this like team us mentality of like, we're the core group to watch out for each other. So I think happily ever after is always in the future. It's always happening.
Yeah, and I don't think we're not really that we know we're still figuring it out. We know we're still new. We've been married 3 years. We've known each other for 9. But we have strong examples of love in our family. My brother's been married for more than 10 years. Your parents been married for more than 30 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully. All my aunts, his family, like there's really strong examples of love in our family. So I think we stay modest about our journey together.
Is there a moment when you guys sort of decided, well, this person is my happily ever after?
I think so. Yeah. For me?
Yeah.
It was probably like there was just a time when I was like where we just matched, like we decided the same thing at the same time. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted. So
Yeah.
like I was too afraid to ask for it or something, and you presented it, and I was like, oh, okay, we're on the same page. We're writing the same story here.
Yeah. I think for me, it was when you got mad that I hadn't proposed yet.
Which apparently was said to you.
Propose. Yeah, I was really nervous about it. I knew we were meant to be together, but I didn't know if he was ready to do that yet. And then New Year's Eve came and went, and we had a blowout party with all of our friends. We did the VIP treatment. And you got really upset that I didn't propose. And then his birthday came and we went to the Derby and we had a big blowout thing and you got mad because I didn't propose there. So that's when I was like, okay, I'm in love. He's going to say yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Were you worried that he might not?
The first time, yeah. I didn't think it was about us or our relationship. It's just about time. We had both gotten out of relationships. We said we were going to take things kind of slow and easy. And then next thing you know, 4 or 5 years has gone by and we're like, okay, this is the person, obviously. I mean, we moved in together right away. And like you mentioned earlier, we both had 2 dogs. We had to make that work. There were a lot of reasons for us to stop dating. We just never took any of those. So I was confident that we would be married. I just wasn't confident he'd say yes the first time.
You said that you had been together you'd known each other for 9 years or something like that, and you've been married 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
What changed? What has changed in you two different from the previous 6 years, so to speak? You understand what I'm saying?
You mean, did marriage change
Yeah.
your relationship or?
we had already lived together, right? And so I'd ask my friends, I would ask them that had experienced it, like, will everything change the next day? And most people were like, no, everything's exactly the same. But I, for me, it changed. The minute we took those vows, everything felt, I don't want to say like a weight or a pressure, responsibility. Like there was a responsibility that set in that I was like, okay, now I can't change my mind. This is my future. I'm committed. Everything changed for me the day after we took our vows.
Yeah.
That's good. You didn't say anything.
I'm taking it all in. No, I mean it definitely changed. I think, like I said, the unit mentality of the team us was just much stronger. Like, okay, we're gonna roll with the punches, so to say, and now we're like really in it together. Not having worked before, but it's like that commitment of being like, no, we've got each other now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Since you guys are soulmates, right? And I've started where I love looking at quotes and stuff. These aren't my words. I'm not going to take credit for them. But after listening to you guys, a soulmate isn't someone who fixes you, but someone who sits beside you while you fix yourself. So
we're not fixing ourselves. That is a goal in life. Yes, we're still working on ourselves a lot. I think we do work on give ourselves time and space and privacy to work on ourselves and stuff. And yeah, I really like that. I mean, for me, I think the one thing that hasn't changed since we got married is just we're still friends. Like the things we like to do together, we still like to do them with each other. Like we aren't trying to do them with other people, although, we'll invite other people to hang out with us and have game night and video games and go traveling and dinners and stuff. We're never like, oh, I want to go do this with my group of friends and not with you. So I think that's the thing that hasn't changed for us, is that we're still friends.
Do you think your love, your marriage has inspired other people?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've had friends get married since our wedding.
Yeah.
We had friends get divorced since our wedding.
Well, that happens too sometimes.
Yeah.
And that could be just as inspirational as realizing like, oh, I don't feel that way. No, I think it has. And I think I was never someone who wanted to get married. I never thought that I would get married. Growing up gay in Tennessee, you'd be lucky to find somebody, much less want to get married. And of course, I was part of the fight here in California whenever we were hoping to legalize gay marriage, and it didn't work. And so I just kind of put myself in a situation of I wouldn't get married. But yeah, being married now, I think we lead by example just by being married and people seeing us together and stuff. I wish I had seen more married couples like us when I was not married. Puka. That was such a good quote. You just ruined it.
Bye, Puka.
all right, you're from Tennessee. I was born in Tennessee as well. So we know what Tennessee can be like at times. So
Yes.
I'd like to thank both of you for taking time out of your busy
It's actually
schedule.
the three of them.
Oh, yeah.
You wanna say goodbye?
Now she won't even say goodbye.
All
You're already
right,
here,
there
girl.
you go.
Oh,
All right, I thank
that
all
face.
three of you.
Reestablishing shot,
Yeah.
Lori.
All right. I thank all three of you for taking your time out of your busy schedules to join us here on Happily Ever Afters. And hope to have you back on sometime and tell us what else is going on in your lives and if there are any new additions, and we can have them all on and we'll interview everybody. So thank you very much for taking time.
Nice to meet all of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, that wraps up another edition of Happily Ever Afters. Another great show. And don't forget, we are on where?
Everywhere
Okay.
you can see or hear a podcast. We're there.
All right. Thank you very much, America. Have a great day. Happily
guys.
Ever Afters.